Hello, this is the English version of my movie. This movie is over 2 hours long. Knowing that not everyone have the time to watch my movie in one shot, I divided my movie in many chapters linked in my video description. That way you can watch a few chapters per day. Hello everyone, my name is Hardmancanada, a French Canadian, and I can speak with my telepathic powers because of my mustache. I will show you the top 75 hardest bosses in the history of fighting games. I will show you the game between 1980 and 2013. Prepare yourself. From number 75 to number 63 are the D-rank boss. Du numéro 75 au numéro 63 sont les boss de rang D. Number 75. Azazel from the game of Tekken 6 for the PlayStation 3. In the final mission, you must fight Azazel. He will summon demons to help him, and if you beat him, you must escape the dungeons before you die. Number 74. Omega from the game of Dead or Alive 3 for Xbox One. To beat Omega, you must get close to him, but he will do everything in his power to get away from you. He fights like someone who doesn't have a mustache.
Hardmancanada, am I on your list?
Of course, Goro, of course, you made it on my list. That's why you made it to the movie of Mortal Kombat. We all need you.
Patrick, listen to me very carefully. I will kill you like this if I'm not in the top 5.
Number 73. Dr. Wily from the game Mega Man Power Battle 2 for the PlayStation 2. Dr. Wily will shoot you all kind of projectiles to kill you, but the difficulty in this fight come from enemies who doesn't take care of their own business. They are impolite. Sakura War!
Hardmancanada, am I going to appear on your list?
No, Sakura War, you didn't made it on my list, but a character from your anime made it. He is very strong. You know him very well.
Patoliki-kun, listen to me well. Do you remember the dream you had once you defeated Bigfoot Yeti Sasquatch? It's going to happen today. Remember, a video game reviewer has a lot of enemies, and that's why you have guardian angels, like Docoloco.
Number 72. Inferno from the game of Soul Calibur 1 for the Sega Dreamcast. Inferno fight very well. Very well. His attacks are fast and he will inflict a lot of damage on you. This guy is on fire. At least I have my movie of Robocop. What? Where is Hardmancanada? Where is he? He's supposed to be working. I am Docoloco, Hardmancanada's guardian angel. Where is he? Everyone, wait over here. I'm going to get him. Seriously, Hardman? What? You are sleeping? Let's see, what are you listening to?
Exploring, I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou. My world is turning, changing each day. With mommy and daddy, I'm finding my way. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. But there's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou, Caillou, Caillou. I'm Caillou.
What? Wait, Docoloco, I can explain, because there was a bet and I lost the Number 71. Sodom in the game of Final Fight for the Xbox One. What makes Sodom dangerous is that when he takes his swords, he becomes a non-stoppable force that will kill you in 2 or 3 hits. He's cheating. You know why? Because he doesn't have a mustache like me. When I was a kid, I played the Super Nintendo version of this game and I had a hard time defeating him.
my god!
Number 70. Gaia from the game of Battle Arena for the Sega Saturn. This demon, he is a demon from another dimension. He can jump 1000 times higher than you, and he can shoot 25 projectiles in a row. I'm sure he never saw the movie of RoboCop. The four members of the Chimeriad in the game of Tale of Xillia. During my video, I will show you bosses from all type of game who didn't made it on my list but deserve to be mentioned because my mustache saw them as worthy adversaries. They received the honor of my mustache. The first one are the four Chimeriads. They are bosses from the Colosseum, from the battle arena of the game Tales of Xillia. You fight against four of them: Wingo, the crazy man; Jao, a guy who can summon beasts; Pressa, who fight with water magic; and Agria, who fight with fire magic. In this fight, the arena is a total chaos. Number 69. Taboo from the game of Super Smash Bros. Made Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. Taboo stays in mid-air that forces you to go after him in mid-air where you are the most vulnerable. His attack can be hard to evade, and you will receive a lot of damage if you get hit. He also does unblockable moves. Number 68. El Tigre from the game of Punch Out for the Nintendo Wii. He is a boxer with a mustache, but he fights with a lot of illusions to confuse you. I had a hard time beating him the first time I met him. Archmage from the game of Breath of Fire 3 for the PlayStation 1. Archmage is the second boss who received the honor of my mustache. He's the strongest secret boss in this game. He used his magic attack Mjolnir, and Mjolnir is the strongest magic attack in the game, and that can kill you in one shot, even if you are at level 99. And he recovered 1500 HP per turns. This guy is very hard to kill. Robocop, one of the best movies. Ouch! Who are you? You must be Scream. Give my movie back to me. Come over here. Yeah, you, take that. What? You disappeared. Yeah. Take that! Robocop! No! Robocop, you must hold on. Please, Robocop, don't die on me. After everything we've been through together, don't die on me. No, Robocop. You killed Robocop, one of the best movie ever. Now, I will use my full power.
By liberating electricity stored in his mustache, he transformed into Golden Mustache. His element is electricity. In this form, he is 10 times stronger than a bear. He can run up to 300 kilometers an hour. He is invincible to normal attack. He can generate electric shield. He can paralyze his opponent, and his reflexes are raised. But he is weak against mustache razors, and he can maintain his form for a maximum of 8 minutes depending on how much energy he consumes.
Now that's enough! You have to do better than that to defeat me in this form. That was my strongest move. It's called Electric Grab. Now I will get back to my work. I'm sad that my movie of Robocop died. I must do everything to protect my other Robocop movie, Robocop 2013. Gravity Rush!
Hardmancanada, I understand what you are feeling. My movie of Robocop also died. The name of my father is Graviton, and we are the descendant of Isaac Newton, the man who discovered gravity. My dad is the strongest gravity-type superheroes, and I learned a lot from him. One day, my dad won tickets for Robocop 2013. I invited my friends to go see the movie. But Dark Vador was jealous because the movie of Star Wars 7 was cancelled.
Ah, I understand, Gravity Rush. So he sent his army to kill everyone who saw the movie and to kill all the copy of Robocop.
My father helped with the evacuation of the city. I was fighting against some members of his army like Luffy, the king of pirates. Once I entered his ship to kill Dark Vador, Remilia Scarlet attacked me by surprise. She also works for him. My father had a feeling that I was in danger. He defeated Spawn, the third strongest general of Dark Vador's army. And then he defeated Flandre, the second strongest. When my father was about to kill Dark Vador, Hulk, the strongest person in Dark Vador's army, attacked him by surprise. And Dark Vador went inside his ship to shoot my father. My father saved 2 million people that day, but 10,000 have died, including my father. I will have my revenge on Remilia. A lot of people works for Dark Vador. You should be careful.
Number 67. Superman in the game of Injustice God Among Us for the PlayStation 4. The evil side of Superman can freeze you with his breath. He can burn you with his eye lasers, and he's very strong. In his final boss mode, the artificial intelligence controls him very well. Number 66. Undertaker in the game of WWF Royal Rumble for the Sega Dreamcast. In arcade mode, when you fight the Undertaker, he will test your strength. He will test your limit and endurance. He is very resistant. He is very agile, and the fight against him can last for over 15 minutes. In real life, The Undertaker never lost a match in 20 years in the event of WrestleMania. I think we tried to reproduce his strength in the video game.
C'était de la chance, gamine. Tôt ou tard, ta chance va tourner.
Number 65. Polygon Man for the game of PlayStation All-Star Racing, PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. Polygon Man can summon up to 3 copies of controllable characters to fight you, and he also summons giant creatures like giant dragons who doesn't have a mustache that will attack you for no reason. The only way to kill him is by using special attack, but intelligent enemies will evade your special attack.
T'en as eu assez? Et voilà. Niveau 1. Je suis le plus grand. Niveau 1. Attrape. Pourras-tu survivre à une telle intensité psychique?
This is Ashley from the game of Star Ocean 4 for the PlayStation 3. Ashley is the boss of the battle arena in the game of Star Ocean 4. His attacks are extremely strong and he can kill you in one combo. He was a controllable character in Star Ocean 1 for the Super Nintendo. And in this fight, he have over 10 million HPs. He is the third boss to receive the honor of my mustache.
You have nowhere to run!
Are you alright?
Now see the true worth of my blade!
Number 64. I know from the game of Guilty Gear XX Core Plus for the PlayStation 3. What makes I know dangerous is in her final boss mode, she throws her continuous projectile attack. But if only one projectile hits you, all the projectile will bounce back, and it will kill you because you will lose a lot of energy.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Number 63. Yellow in the game of boxing that came out for the ColecoVision in 1980. Yellow is the yellow boxer that will corner you into a corner and he won't give you a chance to defend yourself. Once you are stuck in a corner against him, you are done for. I'm joking. I will show you the real number 63. The real number 63, Lord Mayho, in the game of Tenchu 1 for the PlayStation 1. Lord Mayho attacks you and he teleports himself to evade your attack, and his electric attacks hit you almost instantaneously. From number 62 to number 47 are C-Rank boss. Du numéro 62 au numéro 47 sont les boss de rang C. Number 62, Heihachi Mishima in the game of Tekken 2. Heihachi Mishima is the master of the Mishima style karate, and he is one formidable foe. He is often the second to last final boss in Tekken games.
Round 1. Fight!
Number 61. Frieza in the game of Dragon Ball Z Battle 22 for the PlayStation 1. In most Dragon Ball Z games, Frieza is one of the toughest boss. His attack, like Death Beam, is extremely deadly. I played a Dragon Ball game on the Super Nintendo a long time ago when I was a kid, and I was stuck on Frieza for 1 week. Number 60. Rao from the game Fist of the North Star for the PlayStation 3. Rao possesses superhuman strength and causes earthquake with his bare hands, and he can activate a force field to protect himself. He is strong, but not as strong as Nakaldichidna. During the final mission, it takes about 45 minutes to reach him, and it's recommended to play this game with a friend because when you die, you restart the level from the beginning, and then this boss is very hard. And later in this fight, his friend Toki will come to join him in his fight. This is the Forest of the Spirit from the game Atelier Melulu for the PlayStation 3. This is the fourth boss who received the honor of my mustache. In the first round, you have to fight against his bodyguard, a griffin.
I'll go next.
Don't have a chance! Let's use the power! No!
In the second round, you have to fight against the spirit of the forest, and it took me over 1 hour and a half to beat him the first time. Melulu is the main character, and she is traveling with her 2 parents. This family like to do dangerous things.
Still standing! This should help! Let's go again! What do I do?
I have to show you a video that made me laugh for 45 minutes the first time I saw this. Two criminals knocked themselves out while they were trying to steal.
Such a quality lookout, knocked out. The boulder his partner used drills him right in the coconut. Now that his cohort has completely disabled his partner and doesn't even check to see if he's okay, he decides to throw another boulder through the glass. Oops! He too enjoys a brick sandwich. The perfect crime was diverted by a powerful 1-2 window punch, making these quite possibly the easiest criminals in the history of bad crimes to catch. All right, that's going to do it for now. As always.
Number 59. The North Korea General in the game of True Crime for the Xbox. True Crime is a game where you control a police, but during the final mission, during the final boss fight, you cannot use any weapon. So you must fight him like a man. I had a very hard time to defeat him the first time. I can't show you the gameplay of this game because I sold my game a long time ago. Now I regret my decision. Number 58. Guken in the game of Street Fighter 4 for the PlayStation 3. Guken is the master of Ryu. He mastered the art of Hadouken so well that he doesn't need to use the Shoryuken as an anti-air attack because he can execute the Hadouken upwards. To fight him as a secret final boss, you must clear the arcade mode with perfect condition, but you only have one chance to beat him.
Let's keep it up! Fight! Yoga fight! Yoga fight! Yoga fight! Yoga turn! Hadouken! Fight! Yoga fight! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Number 57. D-Mob in the game of Def Jam Vendetta for the PlayStation 2.
Last time, I took your precious little bitch and made her mine. Now there's nothing left to take. So I'm just going to kill you.
Go to hell, D-Mob! I am not yours to own.
I'll kill you both then.
D-Mob is the best wrestler in the game. He can kill you by doing a submission move, or he can kill you with one shot of his special attack. He doesn't need to count 1, 2, 3 to beat you. The first time I fought against him, it took me 30 tries, over 30 tries before I could beat him. We asked me if I'm going to put Shaq Fu on my list. Well, no, I'm not going to put Shaq Fu on my list. It's one of the worst fighting games I ever played in my life. The controls are so bad, it's unbelievable. I don't recommend this game. I refuse to put it on my list. Whoa, I received a letter. I wonder it's from who? It's from Nemesis, the final boss of Resident Evil. Here's what it says. I am Nemesis, the commander of Dark Vador's army. Because you refuse to put Shaq Fu on your list, I will send my army to kill the movie of Robocop of Puyo Puyo characters, including Shizo, Drago, and Hatsune Miku, who have nothing to do with Puyo Puyo games. And then I will send my friend Assassin's Creed to assassinate Harley, the main character of Puyo Puyo, and then I will come to kill you in person, Hardmancanada. Ha ha ha! Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is bad. They are going to kill Harley. And if she dies, there will be no more Puyo Puyo games. I must save her. Whoa, they are outside. I can see them. They're over there. They are in Canada, on the river of Ottawa.
Okay, let's get this started.
Do not test me. Final battle. Fight.
Okay.
I see them over there. I hope I am not too late. You dare attacking a woman? Now, fight me.
This will be easy.
Do not test me. Final battle. Fight.
You are very strong, Assassin's Creed. Now it's time to use my full power. I can only use it for 3 minutes, but it's more than enough to beat you. In this form, I am called Golden Mustache. I can only maintain this form for 3 minutes, so I have to kill you fast.
Victory belongs to the last one standing.
I don't even know my own strength.
Hey Arlie, I am back to my normal state. We have to get out of here before Nemesis come. In my normal state, I don't stand a chance against that monster. Oh no, it's too late.
Battle 1. Fight!
I am Docoloco, Hardmancanada's guardian angel. Now it's time to fight me. I'm a lot stronger than him.
I can see the fear in your eyes.
Final battle. Fight!
Now I am done joking around against you. Hardmancanada, wake up! You have to take Al and get out of here. I have a lot of work to do. I have to help Shizu. He's fighting against Dark Vador troops at this very moment. Atsunemiko also needs my help. If she die, there won't be Project Diva games anymore. Drago Center also needs my help. I have to help all of my friends. They are all in grave danger. Docoloco, thank you for saving my life. You really saved my life. Now, Hardmancanada, get back to your movie. You have work to do.
Neji, you were the only one that was elected from our little group to compete. Therefore, I'm going to give you a special lesson.
I don't need it, but I guess whatever I say won't matter anyway. Fine, then let's just get this done with.
Number 56, Guy Sensei from the game of Naruto Class of Ninja Revolution for the Nintendo GameCube. Guy is very fast and very strong. He used the substitution technique to defend himself, and touching him is almost impossible. In this fight, he is stronger than the final boss, because he is an optional boss. But don't worry, just because I'm controlling Neji, you won't have amnesia this time.
Let's do it. Hey, try grab too far. No way. Round 2. Fight. Try again.
Number 55, Lubu in the game of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legend for the PlayStation 4. If you meet Lubu in the battlefield as the enemy, you are dead. You have no choice but to die. He will send you his army of 10,000 soldiers against you. With the capacity of the PlayStation 4, we can have up to 100,000 enemies on screen without the game freezing up. And Lubu is the strongest character in the game. If you have fought him, you will understand why. This is Berserker from the game of Breath of Fire 3 for PlayStation 1. This is the 5th person who received the honor of my mustache. Berserker is a robot with a very strong physical attack, and this secret boss can use Fire Whip, the strongest fire attack in the game. When he is almost dead, he will get stronger, and he can use the Berserk special move to even get stronger. Number 54, Idol in the game of Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo. Idol is a strong enemy that can break your combos easily. Once he found an opening, he will massacre you to death. And when I'm talking about he can break your combo, I'm talking about this technique. Combo breaker. Yes, for those of you who played Killer Instinct, you know what I'm talking about. Combo breaker. Number 53, Aoko in the game of Melty Blood for the PlayStation 2. Aoko fight by shooting laser with her legs. She shoot laser with her legs, her arm, her eyes, her teeth, and if she had a mustache, she would shoot her lasers with her mustache. By the way, I bought this game because I'm a huge fan of the Street of Rage games. This game was made by someone with a mustache because this is a good game. And Aoko, the final boss, is one boss who likes to shoot lasers once she had the chance. I became a fan of Tsukuhime because in 2006 my little sister was watching TV and she saw the intro of a new anime called, and she called me to say, "Patrick, they put the music of Street of Rage on TV." I ran to the TV to listen to the intro music. Since that day I became a fan of the series, and I have the mangas and the video game. I became a fan of this series just because I like Street of Rage. Let's compare this music and you will see what I'm talking about. Number 52, Chess Master in the game of Chess Master for the PlayStation Portable. Chess Master is a good strategist in the game of chess. One day, he defeated me in 20 turns. This guy is a genius. This is a fighting game where you use your intelligence. He had a checkmate on me in 20 turns. On me! It proved that he is extremely intelligent. The way he plays is like he calculates all the possibilities, every angle of the next action of your opponent. One day he anticipated what I was going to do in 5 moves, and I just realized that he just anticipated my strategy. And I realized that he noticed what I was trying to do, and he had a checkmate on me. This guy is a pure genius. Number 51, Liquid Snake in the game of Metal Gear Solid for the Nintendo GameCube. During the final battle, you must fight Liquid Snake without using any weapon. This concept is similar to True Crime's final boss, the North Korea general. As if he wasn't hard enough already, you have a time limit. This fight was hard, like Hardmancanada. Number 50, X from the game of Puyo Puyo Tetris for PlayStation 3. This is another fighting game where you must use your intelligence. X is the final boss of the Tetris portion of this game, and he places blocks in a perfect manner, and often use the 4-line combo to connect his attack to give you a lot of damage. Gabriel Celeste from the game of Star Ocean 4 for the PlayStation 3. This is the sixth boss who received the honor of my mustache. Gabriel Celeste, he is a secret boss with over 6 million HP. The first time I fought against him, it took me over 2 hours to kill him. He is one very tough fighter. He can kill us in one combo, even if you are at the maximum level 250. Number 49, Balrog in the game of Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis. Balrog is a boxer that charges at you to attack you. He will block all of your attacks, and once he hits you, you are as good as dead because he will kill you by executing a combo. Number 48, Valgas in the game of Power Stone for the Sega Dreamcast. Valgas is one problematic boss. During his fight, he will transform into a man with metal skin that will shoot projectiles that will foil you like a homing missiles, and he will shoot all type of lasers at you. By the way, I can't show you gameplay footage of this game because I sold my game when I was a kid. Now I regret this decision. Number 47, Shang Tsung in the game of Mortal Kombat. Shang Tsung copies the power of other fighters by transforming into them. He is often the second to last final boss in Mortal Kombat games. From number 46 to number 32, they are B-rank boss. Du numéro 46 au numéro 32, ils sont le boss de rang B. Number 46, Algol in the game of Soul Calibur 4 for the PlayStation 3. Algol is a character that uses projectile attack in a fighting game based on physical attack. He is very, very annoying. Loaf from the game Misadventure of Thronebone. The seventh boss who received the honor of my mustache.
Guessed you were this low. Sorry, big brother. Let me handle this. Let's go!
Hey, Tron!
In the first round, you fight against Glide, his favorite servant. In the second round, you fight against the giant Riverbot and his armies of enemies. In the third round, you fight against the head of the invincible robot. Only the servbot will be able to damage him. Number 45, Bengle in the game of Ninja Warriors again for the Super Nintendo. Bengle, the final boss of Ninja Warriors, fight inside a machine and he sends you an army of enemies after you, and you will find yourself in a situation of 15 versus 1. The only way to damage him is by throwing enemies at them. And once again, I can't show you the gameplay of this game because I sold my game when I was a kid. I made a lot of mistakes when I was a kid. Wow! Number 44, Ogre in the game of Tekken 3 for the PlayStation 1. Ogre fight in his normal form in the first round, but in the second round he transforms himself into a giant monster that can breathe fire. He appears in many Tekken games, and he is one hard enemy to beat.
Round 1. Fight!
I want to play Zelda.
Hardmancanada, I forbid you to play Zelda. He's a traitor. He works for Dark Vador now. A long time ago, me, Afro Samurai, Luigi and Link were in the club Nintendo. This young man is Link, but since he was a kid, everyone called him Zelda by mistake. This experience traumatized him. Link went to the court against Nintendo to change the name of his game to Legend of Link, but he lost the case. It made him so mad that he cracked and swore revenge to the world. Dark Vador saw the potential of evil inside of him and convinced him to work for him to take revenge on the world. Link betrayed his friend. He even killed Luigi because Luigi called him Zelda a long time ago. He also killed Afro Samurai because Afro Samurai also called him Zelda by mistake. I wanted to stop him, but Dark Vador sent Link's new ally, Call of Duty, to stop me. Call of Duty is the best sniper in Dark Vador's army, but I wasn't able to beat her because she fights like a coward. Do you understand, Patoliki-kun? It's my mission to stop Link before he hurts more innocent people.
Number 43, Jeddah for the game of Darkstalkers for the Sega Saturn. Jeddah throws a projectile that stays in the screen for a few seconds to trap you, and he can grab you by summoning hands from the ground to catch you by surprise. The first time I fought him, it took me 1 quintillion times to beat him. That's a number with 18 zeros. Number 42, Tengu in the game of Dead or Alive 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Tengu is a crazy maniac who will often use counterattacks, and he also fights you in a distance with his invisible wind. There's one thing I noticed. I think Robocop would love the game Dead or Alive, because before he arrests an enemy, he always says, "Dead or alive, you are coming with me." Next time he says that, he should show the game of Dead or Alive 2 for the Sega Dreamcast and say, "Dead or Alive 2 for the Sega Dreamcast, you are coming with me." Le Chevalier d'Or from the game of Tales of Xillia. He's the 8th person who received the honor of my mustache. He's one of the strongest secret boss in the game Tales of Xillia. He fights with magic attack. When you kill him once, he will divide into 2.
No breaks?
When you kill him again, he will divide into 3. And then 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192, 16,384, 32,768, and finally in his final form 65,536. The first time I fought against him, I needed the help of my friend, because it was like 1 against 1 million.
Provide support.
Gather force.
Let's wrap this up.
Gather force.
I'll take you on.
Number 41. Tenchi in the game of Touhou 10.5 for PC, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7 and Windows 8. Tenchi is the final boss of Touhou 10.5. You fight her in 7 rounds. In round 1, you fight her normally. At round 2, she will throw rocks at you. In the 3rd round, she will create earthquakes. In the 4th round, you will fight her normally, but she will fight at her best. In the 5th round, she will throw rocks at you that will shoot lasers at the same time as a rain of light that will fall on you, and the rock will jump at you from the ground. Evading all of that is very hard. At round 6, she will create a bigger earthquake. And finally, at round 7, she will go to the sky to shoot lasers at you in all 360 degrees direction, so there is no safe zone for you. And when she is about to die, she will shoot a laser 3/4 of the size of the screen. Hey Scream, you came back to take your revenge? Come on, I will fight you again. Did you see that? He was scared of me because of my mustache. I'm very strong. Haha! Number 40. Dr. Robotnik in the game of Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance and Sonic Fighters for the arcade and PS3. During the fight against the final boss, you will control Emerl, a robot with the speed of Sonic, the ability of Tails, and the strength of Knuckles. And Robotnik will throw missiles at you that can kill you in a few seconds. And approaching him is very risky because he protects himself with all the missiles that he shoots. And when he loses a life, he will self-destruct and the explosion caused by his self-destruction can also kill you. That means that even when he dies, you can die with him. In the game of Sonic Fighters in the arcade, in the first round, you fight against Metal Sonic, but in the second round, you fight against Robotnik, but you only have 15 seconds to kill him. Numero 39. Mike Tyson in the game of Punch-Out for the Nintendo. Mike Tyson is a hard boss. In the 3DS version, we replace him by Mr. Dream. I have the 3DS version of the game, so let's pretend that this is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson can kill you in one direct punch. He can destroy you in a matter of seconds. If you don't memorize his patterns, it's impossible to beat him.
Blanca.
Number 38. Blanca in the game of Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis. Blanca traumatized me in my childhood. In the newer Street Fighter games, Capcom made him weaker to give us a chance. But in the older Street Fighter game, he is very fast and have a counter attack for every situation imaginable. He can roll straight to charge at you. He can roll upward to use as an anti-air attack. He can roll in a knock to evade your projectile attack and to approach you and to kill you. And he can use electricity to protect himself from physical attack. This guy is a savage beast. If you look the word savage beast in the dictionary, you will see his picture. He doesn't take us seriously. For him, all of his opponent is a joke. Look at him. He is killing all of my characters one by one.
Round one, Mike. Round one, Mike. Round one, Mike.
God, don't tell me they're ghosts too!
Indeed they are.
Yes, just look at them. Pale, gaunt, ethereal. There's no doubt every last one of them is a spirit.
Please, just stop! What the?
Captain Ragna! Captain Ragna, like, you're awake! Oh.
A ghost?
Oh my god. What's wrong? Captain Ragna, you look pale. Are you getting seasick?
Oh, you needn't worry. He is simply frightened of ghosts.
Come again? The mighty Ragna afraid of ghosts? Like, are you sure it's ghosts and not this shriveled old hag?
Old?
Hey, Ragna! Why aren't you looking at new? Is it because I'm a ghost?
Number 37. New 13 from the game of Blaze Blue for the PlayStation Portable. New 13 is a girl with a friendly personality, so it's hard to see her as a final boss. But you are wrong. We should never judge someone by their appearance. What makes her a hard boss is that she can summon swords from all kinds of directions, and you can block at the wrong side by mistake if the sword is facing the same side as you, and she can put a gravitational field to slow down your movement. Spectre from the game Ape Escape 2 for the PlayStation 2. The 9th person who received the honor of my mustache. Spectre. In the first round, you fight him in a machine. In the second round, he will try to make you fall down. And during his revenge, you fight him like a man. Number 36. Sagat from the game of Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis. Sagat is good in long-range attack and in close-range attack, and his tiger shot is very fast. And if you try to jump over his tiger shot, he will counter with a tiger uppercut. In Street Fighter Alpha 2, me and my friend, we fought against Sagat in a 2-on-1 battle, but he was skilled enough to kill 2 human opponents. There is a theory that Sagat is a Pokemon, because Sagat always says Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. So, he's a Pokemon named Tiger, and he's a fighting type Pokemon. I played fighting games since my childhood, but the skin of my thumb often got ripped off because I trained a lot. I didn't have money to buy an arcade stick. At the age of 8, I had an idea to protect my thumb with a piece of cloth, and I still use this technique today. Number 35. Galactus in the game of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the PlayStation 3. In the first round, you fight against clones of controllable characters. But in the second round, you fight Galactus, an alien who eats planets to survive. Not only he is big, but his attack covers the whole screen, and evading his attacks are very difficult. Number 34. Nobunaga in the game of Sangoku Basara for the PlayStation 3. Nobunaga, the final boss, is so hard that it is recommended to play with a friend. To beat him, because your partner can resurrect you when you die. My friend wasn't able to beat him alone, so he asked for my help. Nobunaga attacks with his gun and with his sword, and we have to kill him 8 times. But each time he come back to life, he come back stronger, and he will often use a new attack, and he will get faster with a better defense. This game is similar to Dynasty Warriors, but unlike Dynasty Warriors, I found the boss fight to be much more fun.
You will be reborn into a new life. In the 5th realm, you shall meet none but the truly irredeemable.
Number 33. Commander Yoneda in the game of Sakura Wars Columns for the Sega Saturn. This is a fighting game where you use your intelligence to fight. Column is a puzzle game that came in many Sega consoles, like the Sega Game Gear, the Sega Genesis, the Sega Saturn, and the Sega Dreamcast. In the Sega Saturn version, we put Sakura Wars character. Commander Yoneda is the final boss, and he is of all the column final boss that I played in my life, he is the toughest. He defends himself very well and attack at the right moment. One day he did a 12 chain combo to kill me. Don't mess with Commander Yoneda. Ram Lethal Valentine from the game Guilty Gear X3 for the PS4. The 10th person who received the honor of my mustache, Ram Lethal. She didn't appear on my list because this Guilty Gear game was released later in Canada, and I only have the demo version right now, but I can't evaluate her based on the demo version because she is not complete. But at least she received the honor of my mustache. She is here to prove one thing, that just because she is cute just like a baby, it doesn't mean that she is weak.
Hell yeah!
Duel 2. Turn.
Number 32. Dizzy in the game of Guilty Gear for the Sega Dreamcast. Dizzy possessed all sorts of projectiles. She throws ice that come from the ground. She throws a lens of ice in an angle of 45 degrees. She throws an ice in the shape of a mouth that shoots a laser. And she throws a volcanic eruption. And she threw two axes that can turn into an angel, and she attacked with the demon in her back, and she also shoots lasers with her demons. I think she's in the wrong game. She's not a Touhou character. I noticed that a lot of final boss like to shoot lasers, all kind of lasers. I bet her husband have a mustache because she fights very well. Number 31, Lucky from the game of King of Fighter 94 and 98 for the Nintendo Wii. Lucky is the basketball player, and his basketball can reach you anywhere. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do, his basketball can reach you, and he can also teleport himself, and he can use your own body to use as a dunk. I remember the first time I played King of Fighter 94, my first opponent was Lucky, and I wasn't able to beat him. It was impossible to beat, that I gave up in the game. My first impression of King of Fighter 94 is Lucky. I was unlucky to beat him. I was unlucky to face him as a first opponent. Number 30. Lisa and Mona in the game of Street of Rage 3 for the Sega Genesis. Lisa and Mona are harder than the final boss. They jump everywhere and can easily evade all of your attack. If you choose a slow character, you will have a hard time. They will often attack in team. In Street of Rage 1, you have to fight them again as the second to last final boss. Number 29. Apocalypse from the game X-Men vs Street Fighter for the Sega Saturn. Apocalypse is a boss that will aim at you with a marker to attack you at distance. He can squash you with his giant hands that can cause shockwave, and his hands can transform into any weapons to pressure you.
Your life is mine.
And at the second round, your partner will betray you because of the curse of Apocalypse. It's sad that Dalsim and Zangief, my two favorite Street Fighter characters, have to fight each other. This is Guile. A lot of fighting game characters were influenced by him. This is Balrog, a boxer. There is also a lot of characters who were influenced by him. A lot of fighting game characters have similarities to Fei Long, a character who attack with chain attacks. A character similar to Zangief grabs opponents with a 360-degree rotations and a 180 degrees rotations. I've been playing fighting games since I was 4 years old, and I noticed Street Fighter characters have a huge influence on other fighting game characters. This is the point of this section.
Gigantic! Not bad. Don't think so. Gigantic! Not bad. Gotcha. Any last words? This is going to be your end. Not bad. Shatter!
What? I think he's in the wrong section of my video. Dalsim is known for his teleportation abilities and his ability to stretch his arms and legs. He also influenced other fighting game characters, even if he is very unique. What I've shown you was the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more characters who were influenced by Street Fighter characters like Bison, Vega, Chun-Li, and especially Ryu. There is a lot of clones of Ryu. There's just too much clone of Ryu. Number 28. Sandman from the game of Punch-Out for the Nintendo Wii. Sandman is the final boss of Punch-Out. He is strong and fast and intimidating. When he's almost dead, he will execute his Dreamland Express combo. That combo is very powerful. He also appears in other games of Punch-Out. During his revenge, the speed of his attacks will improve and he is 20 times harder than before.
What the? You gotta be kidding me. You got him, kid.
Number 37. Utsuho from the game Touhou 12.5 that came out for Windows. Utsuho fights with nuclear energy and she has a lot of rounds. At round 1, you fight against her normally. At the second round, she will fire projectiles in a predetermined pattern. At round 3, she will do a charging attack similar to Bison's Psycho Crusher, and she will leave nuclear radiation that can hurt you. At the fourth round, she will surround herself in a nuclear energy that will fall gradually and explode once it's in the contact of the ground. At the fifth round, she will stay in midair and shoot nuclear energy that will go around her in circle. Evading the fifth round is very, very difficult. Sigma from the game of Mega Man X4. This is the 11th person to appear on my mustache honor list. Sigma. In the first round, you fight him in his Grim Reaper form.
Are you ready for round 2?
In the second round, you fight him in his normal form, where he throws all kinds of projectiles at you, and you need a lot of skill to evade them all. In the third round, Sigma divides his spirit into two bodies, and you have to fight him as well as his Power Rangers figurines. By the way, I'm controlling Zero, Mega Man X's best friend. Unlike Mega Man, who can attack with long-range weapon, Zero can only fight with close-range weapon, most of the time.
The end.
Number 26, Zarak from the game Weapon Lord for the Sega Genesis. Weapon Lord is a game made by Namco before Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Lord, Devada.
The artificial intelligence of this game are unforgivable, and they will punish you for each mistake you do. Zarak fights with a strong axe, and he is careful enough to leave little to no opening for his opponent. Even if you have a mustache, this is a very difficult fight.
Zarak is victorious!
Number 25, Lord Tenrai from the game of Tenchu 3 for the PlayStation 2. The final boss in two-player mode will test the limit of your teamwork with your best friend. Here's a few examples of people who have best friends: Johnny and Rob, Tester Alpha and Beta, Angry Video Game Nerd and Mike, Joueur du Grenier and Seb, Grease DP and his friend, Nostalgic Critic and his friend, Sonic and Tails, Goku and Krillin, Donkey Kong and Diddy, Mega Man and Zero, and me and Docoloco. In the first round, you fight against Nazu and Tajima. If one of you die, you will fail the mission and your friend will hit you. In the second round, you fight against Jinai and Sakyo. They are the final boss in the one-player mode. In the third round, you fight against the clone of Rikimaru and a giant robot. At round 4, you fight against Onikage. He was the second to last final boss in the game of Tenchu 1. And in the 5th round, you fight against Lord Tenrai. The red one is strong, and the green one can poison you. The final battle is the test of endurance in 5 rounds. The battle teaches you a lesson. Friendship is more important than money and mustache. We also learn that best friends can communicate with each other without talking. A very important quality to be able to beat this boss. Psychic Force 2012 for the Sega Dreamcast. I couldn't put the final boss of Psychic Force 2012 on my list because each character have a unique final boss. But this game deserves to receive the honor of my mustache. Because this is a unique fighting game where you fight in the air and attack with projectiles. A fun game like this was obviously made by someone who have a mustache. And I know a friend who likes this type of fighting game.
Are you the one who stole my game of Metal Gear?
What? No! I will never do something like that. Never in my life, I swear! Never!
If you lie to me, someone will die.
Hey everyone, don't tell this to Goro, but I lost Goro's Metal Gear game by playing inside a casino. It was a bad idea. I bet Goro's game and I lost. And I also lost a lot of money. Bad idea. If Goro found that out, he's going to kill me. And I also stole Goro's Ritual Power adapter. But knowing Docoloco, he will confiscate it from me. So I should not tell Goro that I stole his Ritual Power adapter. I'm in big trouble. Number 24. Akira in the game of Virtua Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis. Akira is a fighter with an extraordinary ability to block, attack, evade and to counter-attack at the right time. When the artificial intelligence controls him, he is like a god. We often say that it takes 10 years to train yourself to be able to beat him. In Virtua Fighter games, he is often the last opponent before you face the final boss. In Virtua Fighter game is a fighting game that demands a lot of training. Number 23, Abyss from the game Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. In the first round, Abyss have super armor, and someone like Zangief cannot grab him to do his spinning pole driver. And he will throw you with a lance, and he will charge at you. In the second round, Abyss will execute all type of range attack, and approaching him is very hard. In the third round, he becomes so giant that the screen is too small to see him, to see all of him, and he is almost invulnerable, and he will often disappear outside of the screen, and we have no idea in which direction he's going to attack. Number 22, Marianne from the game Aquapaza for the PlayStation 3. In the anime, Marianne loved boys, but she got expelled from her school because she was committing sexual assault on boys. In this game, she created the Aquapaza love potion to control all the boys. What is she doing with all those boys? I will leave it to your imagination. Marianne will summon her favorite slave to fight you, and she will assist her slave in battle by kicking you and by throwing fireworks at you. Like Marianne is the final boss, the artificial intelligence will execute unique super combo that is unique for this battle, and if you fight her on a harder difficulty level, she can resurrect herself once you kill her. She is very tough. Number 21, Mildred in the game of Arcana Heart 1 and Knuckles for the PlayStation 2. In the first round, Mildred transformed herself into one indescribable thing that shoots lasers at you, depending on your performance, the second round will be easier or harder. During the second round, I am a victim of mustachism. Mustachism is a discrimination against handsome boys like me who have a beautiful mustache. Because she is cheap. You have no idea how cheap she is. She fights with all sorts of elemental attack, like wind that does a sonic boom, rock that falls on you, metal sword that attack you from anywhere on the battlefield, plant that can recover her health, darkness that attack you from the ground, electricity that attack you from the air, and light that she used during her super combos. She is very hard. Only a clone of Zangief can defeat her, because when I choose Zangief, I can beat anyone, no matter what. Zangief is the only one who can defeat her, because of his spinning pole driver. Oh, because of her spinning pole driver in this case. No, no, no. How many times I must tell you, I'm not going to put the game of Street Fighter the movie, because it's a bad fighting game, and I'm not going to put the game of Pit Fighter because it's a bad game. What? What are you saying? You are going to kill my movie of Robocop? Okay, come on. I accept the challenge. I don't know who's phoning me, but she's annoying. Oh, I received a letter. I wonder it's from who. Let's read it. I'm Flandre Scarlet Devil, the second strongest in Dark Vador's army. I was the one who phoned you, Hardmancanada. I will beat you with the help of my sister, Remilia Scarlet Devil, and my friend, Link from Legend of Zelda. And I will have my revenge. Man, I'm in trouble. Dark Vador will not give up. How many? Whoa! Sakura War and Gravity Rush!
Flandre is extremely strong. She is the second strongest in Dark Vador's army. Docoloco is too busy fighting Enero right now to help you. Enero is another general in Dark Vador's army. Flandre defeated many of Docoloco's allies. Only 4 people can defeat her. Docoloco in his Super Docoloco form, Graviton, the father of Gravity Rush, Master Yoda, and Goro. She is almost as strong as Docoloco. Flandre defeated Natsu.
Final battle. Fight!
She defeated Senel.
Won't get any pity from me.
Final battle. Fight!
She defeated Shanna.
You look like fun.
Final battle. Fight!
She defeated my friend, Orihime Soleta.
You say something?
Final battle. Fight!
She defeated Sonic.
Fine, I'll fight.
Final battle. Fight!
No way.
She defeated Tails.
Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Final battle. Fight!
She defeated Van.
Final battle. Fight!
And she even defeated Wonder Woman.
Final battle. Fight!
Gravity Rush will face Remilia. I will face Link. And you, Patrick-kun, you will face Flandre. Like you have a mustache, I'm sure you will find a way to defeat an enemy 300 times stronger than you. Or else, as a plan B, Goro will come to kill her.
Remilia Scarlet Devil, I will have my revenge. Because of you, my father died.
The flames of war burn the wills of warriors.
Let's get this fight started. You damn challenge me.
Final battle. Fight!
Father? Are you trying to say something to me? I don't understand. Come back! Father! I miss you!
Victory belongs to the last one standing.
Doubts and fears will sabotage one's victory.
I defeated you because my father encouraged me.
Winds gather at the citadel as the phoenix rises.
Okay, let's get this started.
Fine, I'll fight.
Final battle. Fight!
It's time to be serious. I will use my true power. It's time to take revenge for what you did on Luigi and Afro Samurai.
Underestimate me.
Call of Duty, I'm not able to beat you. You are the best sniper in Dark Vador's army. That's why Docoloco sent me his special friend to help me to defeat you.
So, you desire to fight.
The moon shines brightly on the ugly scars of man.
Ah, this'll be easy.
Final battle. Fight!
You are very strong, Flandre. You are almost as strong as Docoloco. Before coming to battle, I talked with Yukari Yakumo, your worst enemy, to see if you had a weakness. She told me that you are weak to light, but she said that you use magic to block the sun and to make night appear. So I contacted Batman, the most intelligent superhero in the world, and he modified my mustache so that when I transform, I will create light. I'm ready for round 2. Number 20. Akuma in the game of Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the PlayStation 1. Akuma is a boss, a very tough boss who appears in many Street Fighter games: Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter Alpha game. This is Akuma in Street Fighter Alpha 2. Me and my friend were trying to beat him. Akuma have a stronger form that is called Oni or Shinakuma depending on which game he is. The strongest version of Akuma is in Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the PlayStation 1. In the adventure mode, in the mission where you have to beat Akuma, this is very hard. In the third stage, you have to fight against his clones. And in the second stage, you have to fight against him in his strongest form. That it's called Shin Akuma. He is fast, he shoots projectiles in the air, in an angle to trap you and does an Oregon kick, and he have a strong combo, and if he hits you, you are dead, and he can teleport. If you choose Dalsim for this battle, Dalsim's wife will encourage him. Akuma is strong, but he have one weakness. He doesn't have a lot of health, so he can die very quickly if you choose a very strong character like Zangief.
It's showtime! Go for it, man! You're a fighter! You're a fighter! You're a... You're a... You're a fighter! You're a flame! You're a...
Number 19. Carbuncle from the game Pew Pew Fever for the Nintendo GameCube. Carbuncle is the secret final boss in Pew Pew Fever. He also appears in Pew Pew Sun for the Sega Saturn and Pew Pew 7. Carbuncle was the small creature in Robotic Minbin. To fight him in Pew Pew Fever, you must beat the arcade mode with the perfect condition. Pew Pew is a fighting game where you must use your intelligence. Carbuncle is at the right, and he uses his counter attack at the right moment. He always plays at the maximum speed because he don't want to waste time, and he can execute big combos of 5 to 9 chains to kill you, and if he is mad, his combos will go higher than 10 chains. He is the hardest, and yeah, he is very hard. Even if you are the most intelligent person in the world, you will have a hard time to beat him. Albert Einstein have an IQ of 160. Thomas Edison have an IQ of 145. I'm sure that even if Albert Einstein and Thomas Edison combine their intelligence together, they will have no chance against Carbuncle. That's how hard he is. Number 18. New 12. Kusanagi in the game of Blaze Blue and Knuckles for the PlayStation 3. To fight against this secret final boss, you must complete the story mode and the good ending with everyone. I will explain to you why I put the titles Knuckles later. Now, let's see what she's able to do.
Finally, I've got the true successor to the Azure. Try and stop me now, Master Unit. Amaterasu!
Level 2, action! Counter!
Sword of
Detonation Blade! Divine Light of Punishment! Blade!
You
Sword of Detonation Blade! Discipline! Arrows of Heaven! Blade! Take down! Sword of Decimation! Sword of Decimation! Sword of Decimation!
Not done yet! You
Counter! Sword of Decimation! Arrows of Heaven! Counter! Lesson Mirror! Blade, discipline. Arrows of Counter. Blade.
I dare you.
Blade, eject. Sword of Decimation. Blade. Arrows of Habit. Blade.
Gigantic Tiger. Driver.
Blade, discipline. Blessed Mirror. Counter. Finish. Goodbye.
Did you see that? Did you see that? She is crazy. Number 17, Angel Eyes for the PlayStation 1. I played this game because of a recommendation of one of my Japanese PSN friends. This game was made by the creator of Dead or Alive. The final boss of this game is called Angel, and what makes this battle difficult is that not only she is strong, but she is very agile. She can use a triple jump to pursue you, and just like Dalsim, she can extend her arms and legs to attack you from a distance. And she can execute a move similar to Mr. Bison's Psycho Crusher. It's a move where she charges at you while spinning. And one more thing. If she sees even one opening, she will execute a combo to massacre you and to beat you. She is very hard. She is not an angel. She is a demon. From number 16 to number 8 are the S-rank boss. Du numéro 16 au numéro 8 sont les boss de classe S. Number 16, Goro from the game of Mortal Kombat Gold for the Sega Dreamcast. Everyone knows Goro. Let's see what he can do.
Round 1. Fight!
Did you see that? He can kill you in a few seconds because they programmed his artificial intelligence to anticipate your movement. He appears in many Mortal Kombat games as the second to last final boss. And for those of you who played Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo, you will understand perfectly what I'm talking about when I'm saying that Goro can anticipate your movement.
I'm mad. I'm not in the top 5. Once I found him, I will try my new fatality on him.
Number 15. The final boss of Shinobi for the PlayStation 2. Shinobi for the PlayStation 2 is one of the hardest ninja game I ever played in my life, and the final boss is not a walk in the park. In the first round, he's just toying with you, but in the second round, the music starts and the real fight begins. The final boss fight with elemental magic attack like fire, water, earth, thunder, ice and like his strongest element. And if that wasn't enough, he summons enemies an infinite amount of time during the battle, and the enemies regenerate faster than you can kill them. And this boss have a lot of health. You cannot imagine how difficult this boss is. You have no idea.
I call forth the wrath of the earth! I call down the power of the heavens! I call forth the wrath of the earth!
Playing a soccer video game before sleeping is a bad idea. Number 14, Pyron, from the game of Darkstalkers for the Sega Saturn, and Capcom Fighting Jam for the PlayStation 2. Pyron possesses a teleportation ability superior to Dalsim in the game of Street Fighter. He perfected the art of teleportation. He can teleport in a way that he can use it to run away, to attack, to defend, and to start a combo. He can easily evade all of your attack, and he can confuse you while he teleports. For example, while you are trying to block, he can teleport behind you for you to advance by mistake, giving him an opportunity to start a combo. If you leave an opening for even a fraction of a second against Pyron, you are finished! I tell you, finished! Number 13, Raidu from the game of Dead or Alive for Sega Saturn. Raidu possessed an incredible ability to piss you off. Raidu was programmed to fight in a perfect way, and he have a high probability to counterattack your direct punches and kicks. If you try to grab him, he will use a technique to escape your grab every single time. If you don't have a good reflex, this will be the most difficult fight in your life. Normally when I play video game, I don't get mad even if I lose. But with this guy, it's an exception. I have a feeling that he is cheating. When I was in elementary school, a boy in my class told me that he broke his PlayStation 1 controller because Raidu pissed him off. That boy had a PlayStation 1 version of the game. I forgot his name, but if you're watching my video, I remember. One more thing, when you fight against him, you start on the metal floor, but if you step outside the metal floor to step on the blue floor, you will receive more damage, and Raidu will use the environment at his advantage. If you get mad easily, don't fight him. I repeat, don't fight him, because you will get mad and you will break something and you will regret it.
Strong, cause like he can't lose if he uses his new special move.
So, is that the move you kids were talking about?
Did you see that? I told you the Red Cyclone is the greatest!
That's right, kids, I am the best. And I'll prove it to you in the tournament.
Number 12. Seth from the game of Street Fighter 4 and Knuckles. Yes, and Knuckles. To be the best fighter in the world of Street Fighter, Seth, the final boss of Street Fighter 4, copied the abilities of many Street Fighter characters. By the way, my top 4 favorite Street Fighter characters are Karin, Guile, Zangief, and Dalsim. And Seth copied the ability of few of my favorite characters. Seth possesses the teleportation of Dalsim, and he can stretch his body just like Dalsim. He possesses the spinning pole driver of Zangief and Guile's Sonic Boom. He also copied Ryu's Shoryuken and Chun-Li's air kick. Seth's attacks are weak, but he is one formidable foe because when he fights as a final boss, the artificial intelligence mastered all of his techniques. In the first round, he's just toying with you, but when you reach the second round, you realize that you made the biggest mistake in your life challenging Seth. The first time I fought against him back in 2008, it took me 9 million tries to beat him. Yes, 9 million tries.
Witness my limitless power.
Pull out all the stops! Fight!
Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
Hey, that's the bad guy from the TV.
awesome! Nobody beats the Red Cyclone! He's the best!
Round 1, fight.
Number 11, Motero, from the game Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis. Motero is one extremely strong opponent. He is stronger than Goro. He can reflect your projectiles. He possesses a good defense. He shoots a red projectile in an angle that is hard to evade. He can jump at an incredible speed and distance, and his kick can push you to the other side of the arena. I am more scared of Motero than I'm scared of Goro. If I had a choice between being killed by Motero or Goro, I would prefer dying by Goro. Number 10, Hoi Carla, from the game of Punch Out for the Super Nintendo. This man traumatized me when I was a kid in elementary school. When I was a kid, I stopped playing this game for over 4 years because of him. I gave up. Hoi Carla is a secret boss, and to fight him you must have a perfect record. This old man has a speed of a ninja. His attacks are so fast that it's like you are a statue that can't move who is trying to fight Bruce Lee. He leaves little to no opening for his opponent, and when he is almost dead, he will fight at his best. His only weakness is that he doesn't have a mustache. If he had a mustache, he will be impossible to beat. Because of the way these men have traumatized us, he deserves his spot on the top 10. He is a perfect example of a Class S boss.
One, two, three, four, five. Fight! Wow! Wow!
Number 9, Jun Kazama, from the game Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and Knuckles. Jun Kazama is here to kill you. In the first round, you fight against her in a normal fight. She can execute a 30-hit combo on you if you are not careful, but this is the easy part. On the second round, the real fight begins, and they raise her defense. In Tekken Tag, you control 2 characters, and the character who isn't in the fight will recover his health. But Jun Kazama uses a technique that will force you to use the character with the lowest health in battle. She only needs to kill one character to win the match. And on her second round, she have a more aggressive fighting style, and she can summon spike that comes from the ground. Just like Seth in Street Fighter 4, your opponent is a naked person. This boss is a naked woman.
You win. Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Number 8. Testament in the game of Guilty Gear X and Knuckles for the Sega Dreamcast. Testament is a man wearing a skirt. In the old Guilty Gear games, when he's in his final boss mode, he was very difficult because the AI controlled him at his best. Testament, the man in skirt, can put a curse on you by throwing a skeleton head where there will be crows that will automatically attack you, and he can summon dragon's head that can attack you from behind when you least expect it. We should never underestimate a man wearing a skirt, because this man who have a skirt is the strongest boss in the class S level. From number 7 to medium level number 2 are the SS rank boss. Du numéro 7 jusqu'au numéro 2 des niveaux moyens sont le boss de rang SS. Number 7. Shizuru from the game of Aquapazza and Knuckles for the PlayStation 3. Shizuru is the secret final boss of this game, and she is an SS class level boss. She fights like a savage beast who became insane. If you look the definition of savage beast in the dictionary, you will see her face. She fights like a savage beast because she is possessed by a demon. In this fight, she continuously recovers her health, and she has an almost unlimited supply of super combo. And her favorite super combo is Shizuru combination that can break your defense when you block. The only way to beat her is to kill her as quickly as possible before she regains her health. This fight will test your limit because she is an SS level boss. S level boss are nothing compared to SS level boss. Number 6. Gil from the game of Street Fighter 3 and Knuckles for the PlayStation 2. Gil is a man who fights in his underwear, so he's another naked boss. On the left side he fights with fire attack, and on the right side he fights with ice attack to freeze you. Did you see that? Did you see that? Every time we kill him, he resurrects himself. He used the DNA of Jesus Christ to copy his ability, and he thinks he's a god. To save the world, we must kill someone who is immortal. Every time we kill him, he resurrects himself. We have to kill someone who is immortal.
Round 1, fight! Make me laugh. Round 1, fight! Don't make me laugh. Round 1, fight! Don't make me laugh. Round 1, fight!
Number 5. Shao Kahn in the game of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Genesis. Shao Kahn is simply a character stronger than the average Mortal Kombat character, just like Goro and Motero. His power is so high that it's like you are seeing a ladybug trying to kill a rhinoceros. You are powerless against him, even if you have a mustache. He charges at you, he throws you projectiles and attack you with his hammer, and he even laughs at you because we are insects compared to him. And even if you block his attack, you will lose your balance. He's appeared in a lot of Mortal Kombat games as a final boss, and in the older Mortal Kombat game, he is harder. Number 4. Mr. Bison from the game Street Fighter 2 and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis. Mr. Bison, for those of you who have played Street Fighter 2, you know what you're up against. He's the most formidable opponent in Street Fighter games. I know what a lot of people are going to say. No, Akuma is harder than Bison. No, this is not a contest of popularity. It's a contest of the hardest boss. I analyzed all the boss in my list, and Bison is harder than Akuma, and I will explain it. Bison used technique like the knee press, the head press to jump on you, the scissor kick to finish a combo, and his ultimate technique, the Psycho Crusher, where he charges at you while spinning. The artificial intelligence controls him in a way that he will wait for you to make a mistake to punish you, and he will exploit all of your character's weaknesses. In Street Fighter Alpha 2, we can fight him in a 2-on-1 battle with our friend, but he is so skilled that he will find a way to kill both of us. I'm Zangief and my friend is Ryu because of my mustache. The strongest version of Mr. Bison is Bison in Street Fighter Alpha 3, and his final form is called Shin Bison. There is 3 rounds. In the first round, you fight against Julie and Junie in a fight where it's 2 against 1, where you fight them alone. In the second round, you fight clones of Kami, and you are outnumbered. And in the final round, you fight against Bison in his strongest transformation, that is called Shin Bison. He is slower than the normal Bison, but he can throw projectiles. His normal attack have a longer range because of his aura, and he can teleport. That's all. What you all just saw was the most dangerous super combo ever existed in the history of Street Fighter. It's called Psycho Drive Crusher. It's Feel the Scream, and it's unblockable in the air, and it's invincible, and it's extremely fast. When I was a child, he killed me millions of times with that super combo. In the PSP version of Street Fighter Alpha 3, you fight against 2 Shin Bisons with infinite super combos. It takes a lot of skill to beat them. You have no idea how hard he is in the PSP version. Number 3. Dural in the game of Virtua Fighter 2 and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis. Dural is one formidable boss. You have to use all of your skills and reflexes to be able to beat her. She appears in most Virtua Fighter games. Just like Seth, she copies the fighting styles of other controllable characters. Dual, controlled by the artificial intelligence, is very hard. She will counter-attack all of your moves, and you only have one chance to beat her in most Virtua Fighter games. And I noticed she is another naked boss. I noticed that a lot of hard boss in fighting games like to be naked. Why? By the way, I will explain you why I add the name Knuckles in a lot of my games. Because I have the game of Sonic 2 and I have the game of Sonic 3. But when I combine it with the game of Sonic 2 to make it Sonic 2 and Knuckles, and I can do it the same to make it Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So logically, I can do the same thing with all the game from any system because of my mustache. And by the way, Dural is banned from most Virtua Fighter tournaments because she is a cheap character, and she is banned on a competitive online mode.
Dark Vador?
Final battle. Fight! You're open! Tanya! Got it!
ally is the Force.
Word. My task is to stop him.
So, you've chosen to die here.
Final battle. Fight! Ring out! The battle has finished. Only the victor may proceed onward. You win!
My ally is the Force.
Thank you, Master Yoda. I understand. Docoloco sent you to save me from Dark Vador. Thank you very much. Thank you. The number 2 on my list are all the final bosses in SNK fighting games. This is all the SNK game I have, including those that my friend lended to me. In the beginning, I wanted to do the top 110 bosses, but by analyzing all the bosses, I noticed that number 35 to number 2 were all SNK bosses. So I decided to put all of them at number 2 to leave the other bosses a chance. Now I will show you some SNK bosses. This is on the lower level of the number 2. Listen to me well. What makes all the SNK bosses hard is that SNK programs their final boss to be able to read your mind. In other words, they don't react to your action. Instead, they react to the button you are pressing. This is Gens from the game of King of Fighters 96 for the Nintendo Wii. He is unapproachable because of his tornado attack, and he can read your minds. He is at the lower level of the number 2. This is Rigon from the game King of Fighters that came for the system SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color. This is Rigon, and he used deadly attack like Genocide Cutter, and he can also read your mind. Duke came from the game King of Fighter Maximum Impact for the PlayStation 2. Duke is at the lower class of number 2. Duke is an SNK boss who can read your mind, and he possesses an infinite numbers of super combos. Mizuki came from the game Samurai Showdown 2 for the PlayStation 2. She is at the medium level of number 2. She is a witch who fights with her dog, and she can also read your mind. Sankuro is a medium level number 2. He came from the game Samurai Showdown 5 for the PlayStation 2. He fights while summoning his brothers and sister to help him in battle. And that's not all. If his brother grabs you, Sankuro will eat to recover his health. And by the way, he can also read your mind because he is an SNK boss. Yumeji came from the game Samurai Showdown 5 for the PlayStation 2. Yumeji fights by copying the move of other Samurai Showdown characters, and her attacks are very fast. She is the Seth, Jiral, and the Shang Tsung version for the game of Samurai Showdown games. And remember, she is an SNK boss, so she can read your mind. From high level number 2 to number 1 are the SSS level boss. Du numéro 2 du niveau supérieur jusqu'au numéro 1 sont les boss du niveau SSS. Psyche from the game of King of Fighter 13 for the PlayStation 3. Psyche is your worst nightmare. There is 2 high-level number 2 bosses of SNK, and he's one of them. He used the shadow to attack you from a distance, anywhere on the battlefield. And his attacks are instant. And he can read your mind because he is an SNK boss. Of all the SNK bosses I faced in my life, he is the hardest of them all, and he uses cheap tricks. His super combo is unavoidable, and you lose a lot of health even if you are blocking. It took me a few months to beat him, Psyche is a naked man. We are getting beaten by a naked man. I noticed that a lot of hard bosses are naked. Psyche can read your mind because he reacts to the button you are pressing. In other words, if you are trying to do a super combo, he will know in advance that you are trying to do a super combo, and he will prepare himself to counter it. Because all the artificial intelligence of SNK bosses are like that. They can all read your mind. Goro is the other high-level number 2 boss. He came from the game Samurai Shodown 5. Goro is the hardest boss I've ever seen in my life of all the Samurai Shodown game I've seen. Psyche and Goro are bosses in the level of a god. You are fighting against someone who is a perfect with a fantastic mustache. Goro fights in a perfect way, and he advances while blocking all of your attacks without making a mistake, and he can reflect your projectiles. He's an SNK boss, so of course he can read your mind. He leaves no opening for you to attack, and his only weakness is that he doesn't have a projectile. But he has a fantastic mustache. Some of you recognize him because he's in my intros of my videos. The first time I fought against him, it was in my friend's house. Me and my friend, we were trying to beat him, but we both failed. Goro fights in a perfect way. He never makes a mistake, and he will always find a way to kill his opponent because of his mustache. All the bosses I've shown you so far are absolutely nothing compared to Goro and Psyche. You know why? Because Goro and Psyche are bosses of the class SSS. I have a bad news for you. He is not fighting at his best. You heard me right. In the beginning of the battle, he is holding back because it's hard for him to not kill you, because he wants to have fun yeah, before killing you. It's hard for us to step on an ant without killing it. That's the same situation with Gao. It's hard for Gao to fight you without killing you. That's how strong he is. That's the situation. You are an insignificant ant compared to him. But when Goro gets mad, this is the end of the world. He will lose his super transformation, and in that form, you have no choice but to die. You have to die. There's only one option. You will die. And that's it. And that's final. You are dead. Psyche and Gao are above the SS class level boss. These are two of the three SS class level bosses. Mortal Kombat is a good game. Hey you, what are you? That's my PS4. Give that back. Dark Vador, you came here to kill the movie of Robocop. I will stop you today. Ah! Copper! My weakness! Ah! I see what you did. You stole my medical record from my doctor to learn about my weakness. I can't believe I'm going to die like this. Dark Vador, you think you defeated me? Just because I died? When I die, my body is reanimated automatically, but I can only do it once per month. I sent Knuckle to fight Hulk, your strongest general. Knuckle can push the moon to stop a solar eclipse. He's the only one strong enough to beat Hulk. If something happened to you, Hulk will come to save you, just like what he did against Graviton, the father of Gravity Rush. So I had to send Knuckle to kill the Hulk. I also sent Goro to kill Scream. He should be there by now.
Hey, you killed him before me. I'm mad. I'm going to kill you.
That's all you got? Dark Vador? My gun is stronger than your sword. You are finished. I killed Dark Vador. He will leave us alone. I will heal Hardmancanada. Did you kill Scream, Goro?
Yes, Docoloco. Scream is dead for good. I put his head inside the acid. He was very easy to kill.
Sakura War will resurrect all the good guys that have died with the Dragon Ball. It's a good ending for us. Number 1 is Palace from the game Arcana Heart 3 and Knuckle for the PlayStation 3. This is the third boss in the rank of SSS. The first one is Psyche, the second one is Goro, and the third one is Palace. She has surpassed all the SNK bosses. She uses all the elemental attack in the game at the same time. Her teleportation ability is superior to Dalsim because she can teleport herself without being vulnerable. It's hard to block her attack because she attacks you from high and low places at the same time. Her normal attack are as strong as a special attack. Unless you have fought her, the secret boss of Arcana Heart 3 Knuckle, you have no idea how hard she is. Her only weakness is that she have less health than the other characters. But she can recharge her energy by getting inside a crystal. And she can execute consecutive attack an infinite amount of time. She is another naked boss. She wears a short dress without wearing an underwear. I wonder why? Why a lot of hard boss like to be naked? What's their problem? It's impolite to be naked. That they are all impolite. The person who managed to beat her should receive a medal. She is the hardest boss in the history of fighting game. Is this my imagination? I just defeated the hardest boss in the history of fighting game? Is this my imagination? I have to watch this again to make sure. No, this is real. I defeated her with Zangief spinning pole driver. With a move like that, I can defeat anyone. With Zangief, I can beat anyone. Yeah, ha 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 ha! I'm so happy!